Astonishingly, the average person spends up to nearly 2 hours on social media every day. That translates to a total of 5 years and 4 months in their lifetime. Some teens even spend up to 9 hours on social platforms daily. When I say social media, I mean things like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. It is important to know the risks because social media will have a lasting impact on current and future generations. I personally have fallen victim to feeling emotions of depression and anxiety and fear of missing out after going on social media for hours. I believe that social media can have a negative effect on one's mental health. There's much research on this topic illustrating many beneficial aspects of social media, but there's an equal amount of damaging aspects. My speech will only scratch the surface of a couple of the harmful effects. I will be speaking about how social media can distort one's perception of reality, be detrimental to one's emotional well-being, and be an addiction. The first reason why I believe that social media can have a negative effect on one's mental health is because it can distort one's perception of reality. In my experience, many people only post their accomplishments on social media, showing them being happy and having fun and portraying this perfect life when that's not truly the reality. This distortion of reality can cause people to have a fear that they are missing out, otherwise known as FOMO. These things can lead to people having low self-esteem for not having the experiences and successes as much as other people they follow. Secondly, I believe that social media can negatively affect one's mental health because it can be detrimental to one's emotional well-being. When you start comparing yourself to others and internalizing those emotions, it can affect you in a negative way. Studies found that depressive symptoms such as low mood and feelings of worthlessness were linked to the quality of online interactions. Although we have the ability to be connected more than ever, studies have discovered that more young adults who use social media feel socially isolated. Along with facing depression and isolation, there are statistics that show social media is also causing emotions of anxiety by making one feel worried and restless. The third reason why I believe social media can negatively affect one's mental health is because statistics show it can be an addiction. The amount of time an average person wastes on social media instead of interacting with the people in front of them is concerning. The result in less face time decreases their capacity to develop interpersonal social skills. 1 in 4 people spend more time socializing online than they do in person, and this can also cause people to feel socially awkward and unable to make small talk. In addition, the compulsion many feel to check their phone and scroll through social media affects their sleep. Numerous studies have shown that looking at the artificial light from your phone screen has significant association with poor sleep quality. In conclusion, I first discussed how social media distorts one's perception of reality. Then I talked about how it can negatively impact one's emotional well-being. And finally, statistics that show the use of social media can become an addiction. I believe that social media can negatively affect one's mental health. I see people all too often on their phones looking at what other people are doing with their lives instead of enjoying the people that are sitting right next to them. From the minute you wake up to when you lay down, how many times a day do you pick up your phone to check social media?